We're going to now look at a problem from both an inductive reasoning approach and a deductive reasoning approach. So, let's look at this. Here's our problem. Choose a positive integer multiply it by 2 and then add 1. The result will be an odd number. Okay, the result will be an odd number is the conclusion of this process. So if we are to approach this from an inductive approach, we would take and try some examples. So we're going to use the integers 1, 2, and 3 and see what happens. So first of all, we'll start with 1, multiply it by 2, and add 1 to that, and I get 2 plus 1, which is 3. Then I'm going to try my other one. 2 is my integer, multiply it by 2, add 1, 4 plus 1 equals 5. And now we'll try 3. 3 times 2 plus 1, 6 plus 1 is 7. So, by trying it and observing that the rule that they gave us, that you're supposed to multiply an integer by 2 and add 1, and the result will be odd. Well, let's see. 3 is odd, 5 is odd, 7 is odd. So my generalization is if I let x equal any integer, any positive integer, then 2x plus 1 equals an odd number. Okay, here's my generalization from my observations that I made. This one is the inductive approach. Okay, deductive approach. Deductive approach uses two known facts. The first known fact is 2 times any integer, any any positive integer, equals an even integer. Okay? In other words, it equals an integer ending in 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. All those are positive integers. So that's rule number 1. Rule number 2 is an even integer plus 1 equals an odd integer. Okay? So, we're going to put these two rules together and come up with the deductive logical reasoning that 2 times any number plus 1, any positive integer plus 1, is going to equal an odd integer. Deductive approach, inductive approach. Two different approaches, to get to the same result. Okay? So, assignment, the first half of this assignment is page 9, and what are you going to do with this assignment as you're looking at page 9? It's important that you understand what all you have to do with it. So, it's going to ask you, the first thing you're going to do with problems, let's see, it is 6 through 14 and 22, so 6 through 14. Some of them will ask for 3, some will ask for 1. But the first thing you're going to do is write the next term or terms. Okay, just like we did. In problem 6 through 12 wants 3 terms, and 13 and 14, they want 1 term. So they're not so much. Okay? The second thing you're going to do with this is tell what kind of sequence. In other words, is it arithmetic, geometric, or neither? It has to be one of those 3. So you'll have to decide which one it is and label it, okay? The third one, if the sequence is arithmetic, state the common difference. In other words, the one we did, the common difference was 5. Or the common, we'll go common difference. That's the most common form. And the one we did, the number was 5. Because 9 minus 4 was 5, and so on. Okay? I guess it was 1, I forget what the numbers were. But there was a difference of 5, or you added 5 to the one before, or subtracted 5 from the one ahead. So the common difference is 5, if it's arithmetic. You know, that's what you're going to decide. What is that common difference, and you're going to write it down. If it is geometric, state the common ratio. And remember, the one we did, it multiplied by 3. That was our ratio. This was a plus 5, and this was a times 3. You multiplied the previous term by 3. If it is neither, you have neither one of those possibilities. Okay, in numbers 22 and 23 in your homework on page 9, follow directions. So that tells you a little bit about how to do your homework for the first half of the assignment. And now we're going to go to the second half of the assignment, but I'm going to start a new video.